आनंद सद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्री दत्त विजयानंद तीर्थ गुरुभ्यो नमः. With prostrations at the lotus feet of Parama Pujya Shri 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 Ganapati Sachidananda Swamiji, our beloved Dattaji, and the lotus feet of Paramahamsa Parivrajaka Acharya Shri Datta Vijayananda Tirtha Swamiji, I am ordained by His Holiness to briefly narrate the summary of the Vishnu Purana Pravachana that Pujya Sri Datta Vijayananda Tirtha Swamiji has been doing in the past 7 to 10 days. We will try to briefly discuss the important points that Sri Swamiji mentioned during the past 1 week since the commencement of the Chaturmasya Vrata. We are all indeed very fortunate that Parama Pujya Sri Datta Vijayananda Tirtha Swamiji and Parama Pujya Dattaji decided that this year Chaturmasya celebrations of Parama Pujya Sri Balaswamiji will be held in Mysore Ashrama, and we are lucky to be a part of this wonderful sessions of discourse every day that Pujya Sri Swamiji has been giving us in the form of blessing. On the Guru Purnima day, Pujya Sri Swamiji performed the detailed puja of the Guru Parampara. In his message on the 30th of June, on the day the Guru Puja was performed, Swamiji explained that Chaturmasyam is the time for Jnana Yajna. It is a time to do Shravana Sadhana, that is gaining spiritual knowledge by listening to spiritual discourses. Swamiji explained that Vishnu Purana is also called Adi Purana. It describes God in a simple language. It gives the essence of Bhagavata in much greater detail. Vyasa's father Parashara is the source of this Purana. Swamiji also gave us beautiful dhyana shlokas which we are chanting every day. Actually, the Chaturmasya Vrata, Swamiji said, starts on the Ekadashi itself, prior to the Guru Purnima. But the oath is taken on the Guru Purnima day. It is a tradition. It is a tradition to worship the lineage of Guru Parampara on this sacred Guru Purnima day. It is called Panchaka, Guru Panchaka. We worshipped Krishna, Vasudeva, Vyasa, Guru, the Kshetra Palakas, that is the divine protectors of the sacred places. The celestial protectors located in the different directions are the Ashtadik Palakas, Shuka Brahma, Narada, Sesha, all are invoked and worshipped. We remember all these teachers who bestowed spiritual knowledge onto the humanity. Chaturmasya is an adjusted period of 2 months instead of 4 months, based on the principle that Paksho Vai Masaha, or treating a fortnight as equivalent to a month. It is an auspicious time to pray for world peace, to follow spiritual austerities, mantra chanting, disciplined life, including food habits. We are all lucky to participate in this 23rd Chaturmasya Vrata of Pujya Balaswamiji in Mysuru. Swamiji explained that Vishnu Purana is a dialogue between Parashara and Maitreya. In response to Maitreya's inquiry, Parashara begins by singing the glory of Lord Vishnu, which is mentioned in the Dhyana Shlokas. He says, Vishnu, who is untainted, eternal, omniscient, ever victorious. He is Brahman, the creator. He is himself Hari, the protector. He is Hara, the annihilator. He who is Vasudeva Krishna, Vasudeva means Paramatman. It is not just son of Vasudeva, like most people think. The word Vasudeva means Paramatman. He who is capable of enabling us to transcend this ocean of samsara, that is cycle of births and deaths. He who is Eka, that is the only one. He is also Aneka, that is everything. At the same time, he who is gross and subtle, he is manifest as well as the non-manifest. He who is the reason for our mukti or liberation. He who is the Guru. With bhakti, he has the Shakti to give us mukti. What a wonderful quote Swamiji said. With our bhakti, he invokes his Shakti to give us mukti. Sarga, that is creation, Sthiti, that is sustenance, and Vinasha, that is destruction, are the three attributes that we observe in this world. He is the reason behind all these three activities. So he is proclaimed as Jagannatha, Master of the universe. He is the cause of all causes. He is the cause of the five elements or Panchabhutas, and therefore he is called as the Moola Bhuta. Those who contemplate through Tattva, that is through logically analyzing and understanding the principles of Ishvara, that is the divine, understanding about Jnana, that is knowledge, understanding about Bhoga, pleasures, understanding about Apavarga, that is liberation, emancipation or moksha, that is freedom from suffering. Those who try to contemplate on these aspects and try to analyze logically, Guru compassionately shows the path for accomplishment of these ideas. It is only through compassion, only purely through compassion, that Guru gives us this divine path. It is not because of our merit or our greatness. It is purely compassion. This Purana Ratna, Swamiji narrated this as Purana Ratna. It is a gem among the Puranas. This has been given to us by Munivara Parashara for the benefit of all future generations. In this Kali Yuga, Parashara Smruti is considered as the standard way of living. We should see Parashara in our Guru and get emancipated. Swamiji said, let us contemplate on the Trinity principle of Almighty and on sage Parashara. Swamiji also gave us a shloka to describe the greatness of Parashara. On the second day, that is on the 31st of July, Swamiji gave a greater detail about the origin of Vishnu Purana like this. Vishnu Purana is one of the most important Puranas that describes the greatness of Vishnu. It is like the right hand or Abhaya Mudra of Vishnu. Swamiji explained that all the Puranas are different body parts of Vishnu. And this Purana correlates with the right hand or Abhaya Mudra of Vishnu. This is Upadesha. It is a sacred initiation or teaching of Parashara to sage Maitreya. It is a dialogue between Parashara and Maitreya. It is also called as Brahmottara Purana. References of this Purana are also found in Bhagavata as Uddhava Maitreyi Samvada, or dialogue between Uddhava and Maitreya. On the advice of Krishna, after the Yadava clan had got destroyed, Krishna calls Uddhava and tells, you go to Badrika Ashram and do penance there. Uddhava goes to Badrika Ashrama and he is doing penance there. As we all know, during Bhagavata, Uddhava gets the special initiation of what is called as Uddhava Gita. And a conversation later on takes place between Uddhava and Maitreya. So there is reference to this Purana as Uddhava Maitreyi Samvada in Bhagavata also. Uddhava is on instruction of Krishna. Uddhava is meditating at Badrika Ashram. How did this knowledge come to earth? Is the second point which Swamiji discussed. From Brahma, it came to Ribhu, then Dadhichi, Saraswata, from him to Bhrugu, then it came to Purukutsa. Purukutsa is a king in the solar dynasty. He is one of the forefathers of Lord Rama. Purukutsa married Narmada, a Naga princess, and from them it went to the Nagaloka. Dhritarashtra, the son of Kadru and Kashyapa, he got this Purana. Then Apurana, the snake kings, Vasuki, Vatsa, Kambala, Yela, all these people in Patala, they got access to this Purana. Vidashira, a great Muni, got it. He went to Patala and got it from them. Then Pramathi and later Jatakarna, and from him, Pramathi got it from Vidashira, and later Jatakarna, and from him all the Munis and Rishis got this, the essence of this Purana. Vasishtha, then it came to Vasishtha. From Vasishtha, Parashara got this Purana. Parashara gave it to Maitreya. Vyasa wrote this Purana. It is nice to remember how from the celestial world this Purana reached the human world. We must always remember Guru Parampara. If you remember Guru Parampara, it gives the merits of worshipping entire gods, Pitru Devatas, donating thousands of Kapila cows. It is difficult to get spiritual philosophy in essence unless grace of Lord is there. It is very difficult to understand spiritual philosophy unless the grace of the Lord is with us. Vishnu has Abhaya Mudra and Lord Venkateshwara has got Varada Mudra. Swamiji explained. And this Purana is the Abhaya Mudra. It is the gem of all Puranas. Swamiji explained that Vishnu Purana has 6 amshas or cantos. Swamiji also proclaimed very clearly that life that is devoid of devotion is worthless. This Purana explicitly promotes Bhakti Yoga. Those who narrate or listen this Purana reach Vishnu Loka after enjoying all the fruits in this world. Jitante Pundarikaksha, Namaste Vishwabhavana, Namaste Surushikesha, Mahapurusha Purvaja. One who has conquered everything, one who is omniscient, one who has controlled his senses, one who is oldest of all, beyond time. To that Lord Vishnu we all pray. 2 things we all need to know in this world, Swamiji explained. Vidhaya Hridi Vishvesham, Vidhaya Guru Vandanam. Always keep the Lord in your heart. Hrudi Vishvesham Vidhaya. Keep the Lord in your heart. And bow down to Guru. Vidhaya Guru Vandanam. There are 2 vidhis we should always do. One vidhi is keeping the Lord always in our heart. Hrudi Vishvesham Vidhaya. That is our duty. The second duty is Guru Vandanam Vidhaya. Bow down to the Guru. Swamiji also explained various verses from the Bhagavad Gita. After such a prayer of Vidhaya Hrudi Vishvesham Vidhaya Guru Vandanam, Purana is taught by Suta Maharshi to some pilgrim centers. Suta describes that Maitreya met Parashara and he is narrating the entire dialogue between Parashara and Maitreya to the Munis and Rishis in various places. Suranna, a Telugu poet, describes Parashara's greatness as Parashara learnt all the Puranas while in the womb of mother. As a child, he came to know that his father died because of demons. He did a great yaga to destroy all demons even as a child. He was then able to destroy his own anger. He received divine knowledge from Pulastya, who is son of Brahman and the forefather of Ravana. He put his mind on devotion at the feet of the Lord. He is no ordinary Muni. He is Chakravarti among Munis. His brilliance is exemplary and extraordinary. This is what is said about Parashara Muni. On one certain day, after his daily rituals, Parashara was seated on the banks of the river. When Maitreya Maharshi approaches him, prostrates before him and introduced himself. O Parashara Mahamuni, I learnt the Vedas and many texts from you. I wish to learn more about this creation, how it came into being, who is omniscient in this world, who is the cause of it, where is it disappearing during deluge, who is the creator, who is sustaining it, where is it going during deluge or laya, what is time, what is dharma, what are ashrama dharmas, who are manus. He asked a series of questions to Parashara. Listening to these questions, Parashara mentally went back to his childhood. He explained, I didn't have dad. My father died when I was a very small child. My grandfather Vasishta was my guardian. Vasishta told my mother not to reveal that my father had died. Somehow one day I came to know through my friends that there was a fight between Vasishta and Vishwamitra. Vishwamitra could not win, so he created a demon to destroy the entire Vasishta's family. The demon Kritya could not do anything to Vasishta, but it killed Shakti, Vasishta's son and Parashara's father. Hearing this, Parashara as a child was very annoyed. And he did penance. He did a yajna to destroy all demons, even as a child. Parashara narrated, later I realized through Vasishta's blessing that I am doing wrong of having anger or grudge on the entire race of demons because of one demon's evil deeds. Vasishta explained to me that my job as a Muni is to do tapas and not destruction of demons. He explained that doing jiva himsa or killing beings will destroy the possibility of getting sadgati or liberation. Even Rama also destroyed the urdhvagati of Parashurama. Parashurama had slayed many kings. When he comes to Rama has taken, there is a dialogue which happens between them. And Rama is about to shoot the arrow. He asks Parashurama, what shall I do? I have taken the arrow, now I have to leave it. So Parashurama says, hit it on my urdhvagati. So I will stay on this planet forever. I will not go to the celestial world at all. So anybody who is doing jiva himsa will not be able to get liberation. That is what Swamiji explained. Swamiji also clearly explained that anger and sin go hand in hand. Mind, speech, and actions all get putrefied by anger. Anger and sin go hand in hand. Vasishta explained to young Parashara that death of Shakti is natural, not unnatural. Only the ignorant people have anger. Who kills whom? It is a time or kala. It is the destiny or karma phala that makes us go through all these. Anger destroys your fame and respect. It destroys your journey, higher journeys as well, just like Parashurama's story. Rama invokes anger during war, but he is not a slave to anger. Tapasvis should not nourish anger. Vasishtha ordered Parashara to leave the Satra Yaga immediately, and Parashara obeyed Vasishtha's advice. Forgiveness is necessary for sadhakas. Parashara sat in silence. Just at the time Pulastya came there. He is the genitor of Rakshasas and forefather of Ravana. He was happy that Parashara stopped the yaga on the command of Vasishtha. Pulastya blessed Parashara to become Purana Karta. That means originator of a Purana or writer of a Purana. Vasishtha explained to Parashara about Vishnu Tattva later. This incident Parashara is narrating to Maitreya about his childhood. Parashara did not hide anything from his childhood to Maitreya. He told about his anger. He also told about his forgiveness. Sri Mahavishnu is the cause, sustainer and the destroyer of the universe. All those details are explained in this Vishnu Purana. Swamiji then explained briefly in Kannada about this Parashara's lineage. All knowledge in this world comes from Narayana. From Narayana it comes to Brahman, and from Brahma indirectly to Parashara and Maitreya. Guru Parampara Smarana is important before anything. It's also important to do the Vidya Vamsha Smarana. From Brahma, Ribhu, and from the celestial world it went to the Nagadevatas and then came back to the Bhuloka through Veda Shira. From him it came to Parashara. Maitreya asks Parashara, how did this creation start? Who is sustaining it? What happens during deluge? Swamiji explained that it is Kala that operates through our karma. Our time is good or bad only because of our deeds and not because of anything else. Mahavishnu is the only answer to all the questions. Parashara says to Maitreya, Mahavishnu is the answer to all your questions. That ends the story of the second day. Before we go to the third day's episode, we'll sing one bhajan. సుందరుడు రమణుడు శ్రీ వెంకటనాథుడు భక్తవరదుడు గోవిందుడు సుందరుడు ఇందిరారమణుడు శ్రీ వెంకటనాథుడు భక్తవరదుడు గోవిందుడు సుందరుడు ఇందిరారమణుడు శ్రీ వెంకటనాథుడు భక్తవరదుడు సుందరుడు ఇందిరారమణుడు శ్రీ వెంకటనాథుడు భక్తవరదుడు తారుడై ప్రళయ జలధీగాడు ముక్తావతారుడై ప్రళయ జలధీగాడు కూర్మావతారుడై మందరగిరి మోసాడు కూర్మావతారుడై మందరగిరి మోసాడు క్రోడావతారుడై వసుధను పైకెత్తాడు క్రోడావతారుడై వసుధను పైకెత్తాడు. ప్రహ్లాదుని కోరికపై స్తంభములో పుట్టాడు. ప్రహ్లాదుని కోరికపై స్తంభములో పుట్టాడు. గోవిందుడు సుందరుడు ఇందిరారమణుడు, శ్రీ వెంకటనాథుడు భక్తవరదుడు. గోవిందుడు సుందరుడు ఇందిరారమణుడు, శ్రీ వెంకటనాథుడు భక్తవరదుడు. మూడడుగులు పొందగోరి వామనుడై ఒదిగాడు. మూడడుగులు పొందగోరి వామనుడై ఒదిగాడు. తిరిగి తిరిగి పరశువుతో దుష్టులను నరికాడు. తిరిగి తిరిగి పరశువుతో దుష్టుల తెగ నరికాడు. కోదండము నెక్కుపట్టి ధర్మము నిలబెట్టాడు. కోదండము నెక్కుపట్టి ధర్మము నిలబెట్టాడు. బలరామదేవుడై అవనినంత చుట్టాడు. బలరామదేవుడై అవనినంత చుట్టాడు. గోవిందుడు సుందరుడు ఇందిరారమణుడు, శ్రీ వెంకటనాథుడు భక్తవరదుడు. గోవిందుడు సుందరుడు ఇందిరారమణుడు, శ్రీ వెంకటనాథుడు భక్తవరదుడు. బోధించాడు. గోవర్ధనమెత్తాడు. గీతను బోధించాడు. ఏడుకొండలెక్కాడు. కలిభక్తుల కాపాడ ఏడు కొండలెక్కాడు. శిష్టులను ఉద్ధరింప అవతారములెత్తువాడు. శిష్టులను ఉద్ధరింప అవతారములెత్తువాడు. శ్రీనివాసదేవుడు సచ్చిదానందుడు. శ్రీనివాసదేవుడు సచ్చిదానందుడు. దుష్టులను ఉద్ధరింప అవతారములెత్తువాడు. శ్రీనివాసదేవుడు సచ్చిదానందుడు. శ్రీనివాసదేవుడు సచ్చిదానందుడు. గోవిందుడు సుందరుడు ఇందిరారమణుడు, శ్రీ వెంకటనాథుడు భక్తవరదుడు. గోవిందుడు సుందరుడు ఇందిరారమణుడు, శ్రీ వెంకటనాథుడు భక్తవరదుడు. శ్రీ వెంకటనాథుడు భక్తవరదుడు. శ్రీ వెంకటనాథుడు భక్తవరదుడు. ఏడుకొండ రావణ వెంకటరమణ గోవింద గోవింద. On the 1st of August, Pujya Swamiji continued with the Vishnu Purana message and said, yesterday we discussed about the origin of Vishnu Purana and how Parashara acquired it. Vishnu Purana is Veda among Vedas. It is the essence of Dharma Shastras. It is the astrological aspect of astrology. It is a great Purana among Puranas. It is a great history. It is a moral text as well. It is Yoga Vidya among all forms of knowledge. It is an epic poetry. It is a great text that entertains one with a pleasant mind. For one whose mind dwells in goodness, it bestows pleasantness. It is shining brightly on this planet. I am delivering this text to you. This is what Parashara says to Maitreya. It redeems one from the bondage of life and death. It is the embodiment of Krishna. For those who explain it, it reveals spiritual philosophy. For the listeners, it bestows everything they desire. Up till here, the first Adhyaya or Prathama Paryaya is completed. Do meditate on Paramatman and listen to it. Do not listen to it casually. Parashara narrated thus. Brahma revealed Vishnu Purana to Daksha and other munis, descended from them to Purukutsa, to Saraswata, to Parashara. Brahma got it directly from Narayana. Every Purana starts with Srushti Krama or the order of creation. Vishnu is beyond this visible universe. He is Parapara, Sarvatita, beyond everything. Vishnu Purana describes about that. That which is beyond the greatest of the great. He is beyond growth and decline, unlike the worldly things. He holds the creation. He is beyond birth and death, beyond all vikaras or transformations. He is described as Asti, that is or exists. He exists always, that is, he is eternal. He is Kalatita, beyond time, beyond the limitations of time. That's why he is always present, whether it is past, present, or future. And he is unaltered. One who believes that he is there is called Astika. One who believes he is not there is Nastika. Nastika, Swamiji explained, that is not the one who does not believe in existence of God, but one who does not believe in the Vedic knowledge. How can one know about Vishnu? Vishnu can be known only by accepting the phenomena of Asti. Asti Sarvatra Sarvada. He is there everywhere, always. That should be the firm belief. Only then you can get to understand, get to experience him. Asti Sarvatra Sarvada. He is there always, everywhere, omniscient. So he is called as Vasudeva. He is Nitya, always there. Satya, truth. Aja, one who is not born. Avyaya, one who does not have any transformations. Ekarupa, form and formless as well. All visible and invisible elements of the universe is him. He is time. Maitreya had asked about 32 questions to Parashara. Swamiji explained that what is the Swarupa of Paramatman? Vyakta, Avyakta, Purusha, Kala Swarupaha Paramatman. Visible, invisible, Purusha, Kala and Kala Swarupa. He is time. He is all form and beyond form. He is manifest as well as the non-manifest. That is the Swarupa of Paramatman described. He is Saguna and Nirguna, form and formless. He is playing like a small child. When during deluge, Markandeya saw Krishna lying on a small Vatapatra or banyan leaf, sucking his toe. He is Anadi, beyond time, but appears as Kala or time for blessing us. But he is not bound by Kala or time. Like a flowing river, Srushti, that is creation, Sthiti, sustenance, and Laya, annihilation, are happening through him. Two types of Srushti are happening, Vyasti Srushti and Samashti Srushti. Pindandas are born, Brahmandas are also born. Swamiji explained briefly about the concept of Tanmatra. The potter made a pot. What is the material? How did he do it? What tools did he use? Are some of the questions that are used to explain the phenomena of creation. Saguna Brahma, who has Maya under his control, created this world. His true nature is Avyakta. From the Avyakta or invisible form or the formless state, the Vyakta Jagannatha or the manifest form is manifesting as the Brahman. Manifesting as Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara by himself. His true form is Avyakta, but he is manifesting as the Vyakta, as Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara by himself. From the lotus of the navel of the Padmanabha, Brahman came. He took the gunas to do creation. He is beyond gunas or attributes. But make for the creation purpose of creation, he adopted the gunas. For doing any karma, you cannot be passive. Some amount of rajoguna is needed for creation. Brahma is the rajoguna aspect of the Paramatman and is involved in creation. Sattva aspect is imbibed to perform the act of protection. Vishnu is the protector. At the end of the creation, he takes up the tamoguna aspect or the rudra aspect. Rudra's tamoguna is not the tamoguna of the ordinary human beings. We should not get confused about it. He dissolves the creation by the rudra aspect or he annihilates. Both aspects of creation and dissolution are devoid of any partiality. That's why he is often referred to as Kala Kala or Mahakala. The Trinity principle of Dattatreya represents these aspects very clearly. He is one, yet has many names. The Panchaputis of the Vishnu Sahasranama, Stavyaha, worthy of being praised, Stavapriyaha, is praised or loves being praised, Stotram, the prayer itself, Stuti, act or expression of praise, and Stota, one who is praying, are all himself. Stavya Stavapriya Stotram Stuti Stotarana Priyaha. That is the shloka. The Srashta, Pati, Samharta, Srujyaha, Sargakarta, Palayati, Palyatecha. He is the creator, he is being created, he is the creation also. He doesn't have vikaras or waverings. He is Asesha Murti, the limitless one. Vishnu Purana describes his tattva, his phenomena or philosophy. In the 3rd chapter, Maitreya asked, all three are some same aspects of Paramatman. Creation, sustenance and annihilation are the aspects of Paramatman. But Vedas describe him as Nirguna. He doesn't have any attributes. Then how can he do Srushti? He is Nirguna or attributeless. He is Aprameya or immeasurable. He is like Shuddha Spatika. Amala, pure. He does not have any attributes. There are no gunas for him. This is what Vedas describe about Paramatman. But how did he achieve this creator, sustainer and annihilator is the question Maitreya is asking Parashara. Parashara says, these aspects come out on their own. Just like heat is built in fire. When there is fire, there is also heat. So when there is Paramatman, these attributes are already there. The creation, sustenance and annihilation aspects of Paramatman, they are not imbibed by Paramatman. They are not out of contemplation, but they are present already. Creation and deluge are aspects naturally present in Paramatman as in Saguna form. He manifested as Brahman, the creator, Chaturbhuja Brahma, unlike the normal beings born in the world. About his lifespan, 1 day and 1 night is equal to 14 Manvantaras. 4 yugas is 1 Mahayuga. Thousands of Mahayugas are 1 Kalpa. Thousands of Kalpas make 1 day of the Brahman. He has 100 years lifespan. Now he has completed 50. 1 Ayana or Uttarayana is a day. 1 Ayana or Dakshinayana is a night. So his lifespan is 8,52,000 years. Divya Varsha is 1 Manvantara, which is equal to several million human years. He cannot be called ordinary Jiva because his time span is different. His operational parameters are different. He is presently in Dvitiya Parartha. He wakes up to start a new Kalpa. Then he describes of Pralaya or Naimittika Pralaya, that is his sleep. Parashara is saying, now Varaha Kalpa has started. He heard the word Sruja, Sruja, Sruja. The Jivas are calling from inside. So he started doing penance. While he was doing penance, he had a sneeze. Varahaswami came out of his nose. He grew up. Brahma asked him, how do I start creation? There is water everywhere. Where do I start creation? So Varahaswami went to Rasatala and lifted the earth. Varahaswami then drew the line and showed Brahman the way to create. Swamiji then gave a brief explanation of this in Kannada also. Only half knowledge people ask, why these ants, why this creation? Has the creator misused his abilities? To understand creation is essential. Only Upanishad is able to teach us this knowledge. Maitreya asked 32 questions. Parashara explains Paramatman has taken 3 forms by using 3 gunas, Rajoguna for Srushti Brahma aspect, Sattva Guna for sustenance or Vishnu aspect, Tamo Guna for the Rudra aspect. Maitreya asked, how can Nirguna Paramatma as described in the Vedas assume these actions? Parashara replies that these aspects are as natural to Paramatman as heat is to the fire. He is not specifically contemplating on these aspects. The jivas are coming based on their karma. Brahma did Manasa Srishti. Manasa Putras did Pratisarga, creation, different from Brahma's creation. Brahma's creation is different from the Manasa Putras' creation. Then from the Manasa Putras, Vamshas came into being, the lineages came into being. They needed a way to live. So he created king or Manu. Manu came into being and Manvantara came into existence. What happened in the stories of Vamshas that need to be told? What happened to Surya Vamsha, Chandra Vamsha? So Parashara explained about 5 aspects: Sarga, Pratisarga, Manvantara, Vamsha and Jiva. Sarga creation, Pratisarga is the creation of the Manasa Putras, Manvantara is the creation of the Manus, then Vamsha is the lineage that follows, and Jivas are the individual Jivas that are born out of karmic tendencies. Maitreya asked a good question about creation. Parashara replied to those questions. Everything is happening within the Paramatman. Just as Markandeya saw the creation within the Lord Krishna, both within and without is Paramatman only, as he is omniscient. After deluge, when everything was engulfed in water, Brahma was unsure how to create, how to start creation. Varaha appears through his exhalation, lifted up the earth and enabled Brahman to start creation. On the fourth day, Swamiji explained, yesterday we discussed the origin of Trinity and the creation from Paramatman as explained by Parashara to Brahman, to Maitreya. Varaha appeared through the sneeze of Brahman when the entire creation was in deluge filled with water. He lifted the earth from the Rasatala and enabled Brahman to start creation. Bhudevi prayed to Varaha as he uplifted Bhudevi from Rasatala. Namaste Sarvabhutaya. You redeemed me earlier also. You are Avyakta. Bhudevi is praising Lord Vishnu. You redeemed me earlier also. You are Avyakta. You are the creation itself. You are the Kala as well. I pray to you who gives moksha to everyone. She has seen so many births. She is the most patient one. Bhudevi is the most patient one. With devotion to Vasudeva, how can someone attain liberation? Bhakti is most important, Swamiji explained. Bhudevi says, you are embodiment of all knowledge. You are the creation. Hearing the praise of Bhudevi, Varaha made a rumbling noise which started the creation. The scene of the poet says, the scene of lifting earth by Varaha appeared so effortless, just like an elephant lifting a lotus from the muddy pond. The splash of the rustling water reached the Brahmaloka which woke up the Sanakadi Munis who were in deep meditation. However, Lord held the waters from overflowing. Looking at the great deed of Varaha, Sanakadi Munis praised Yajnavaraha. They thought of reasons why deluge came up. In the world, yajnas had stopped. All works that we do are described as yajnas in Bhagavad Gita. People become selfish and yajnas are stopped. Since yajnas stopped, the creation had lost its purpose. So there was a deluge. Even deluge is blessing of the Lord. Yajnas had to restart. Selfishness had to disappear. They found him as Yajna Swarupa. The Sanakadi Munis found Vishnu Varaha, Yajna Varaha as Vishnu as Yajna Swarupa and praised the Yajna Swarupa. To get to know him, his form, we need devotion. Otherwise, we see in a distorted way. Listening to the prayers of Sanaka and others, Varaha balanced the Bhumi over waters and divided it into 7 parts. He then remained still, and through Brahman, the process of creation continued. All jivas who were absorbed in the deluge reappeared in the creation. Vishnu remained an observer. See him within and beyond the creation. That is what, as a devotee, we are supposed to do. Maitreya asked to explain this in detail. Parashara explained that Brahma contemplated on his previous creation and replicated it. The previous creation or the first creation is called Mukhya Srishti or Mukhya Sarga. His first creation included rishis who did not participate in the expansion of the universe as desired by him. So he went into meditation, and then came the Tiryak Shrotas. Then came the Urdhva Shrotas, Devatas and Pitru Devatas. Even they went off to do sadhana. They too did not contemplate on expansion. He went into meditation again and created man. Their Shrotas is downward, also called as Arvak Shrotas. But they have the capacity to turn it upward and attain Devatva or divinity. Only human creation could help jivas to go back to the Paramatman. Also, they contributed to the expansion of the creation. The Arvakshotas have both Bahidrishti and Antardrishti. Devatas have only Antardrishti and animals have only Bahirdrishti. Outward worldly life, Devatas have only inward life, but human beings have the capacity to see within and outside as well. All creation, including day and night, came from Brahman. Daytime gives strength to the Devatas and humans, nighttime gives strength to the demons. If you do Sandhyopasana, it will help you pray to him. You carry the attributes of the previous births. Himsa, Mrudu, Dharma, Adharma, Ratam, Arutam, all these aspects come to you because of your previous births. Of the previous births are carried forward to the future births. All fruits we experience is due to these karmic cycles. They also begin to like those attributes. He named the rishis and Navabrahmas with similar names like the previous kalpas. He has Surujya Shakti or power of creation that is kindling him for creation. Maitreya asked, what is Brahma's desire for humans? Parashara replied, let the yajnas be performed selflessly. Chaturvarnya Vyavastha was done on this karma bhumi. He created the arrangement to facilitate the process of creation. Yajnas are meant for welfare. All 4 varnas have yajnas. Selfless yajnas have immense benefit. Swamiji described about the pancha yajnas that we ought to perform. People were doing yajnas and leading a happy life. By performing yajnas, humans become greater than devatas. They are able to get moksha, which is not available even to devatas. Then a catastrophe happens. Kala changes the behavior. Humans tend to neglect the yajnas. So Kala Purusha bestows sins to them. the tamoguna increases in them and leads to pralaya. If sadhana is not there, siddhi is lost. Sadhana is continuous effort. Once humans lose track of yajnas, their livelihood struggle begins. They cannot leave karma, one cannot leave karma at any cost. Pancha yajnas are prescribed as the basis of dharma. Swamiji explained that Bhuvaraha Swami or Yajnavaraha, about Bhuvaraha Swami, Yajnavaraha Swami. Yajna literally means good deed. Varaha means good day. What is the good deed to do for redemption is Varaha Avatara's purpose. The purpose of Varaha Avatara is to teach us about yajnas. He introduces us to good deeds. Yajna is not just done by offering to the fire. Bhagavad Gita describes about Dravya Yajna, Tapo Yajna, Jnana Yajna, etc. All these are described by the Almighty. Sanaka the Rishis proclaimed him as Yajnavaraha. He instructed Brahman to create. First came the Tiryak Shrotas. They only have Bahir Drishti or outward vision. Then came the Urdhva Shrotas like Devatas who have only inner vision or Antar Drishti. Then came the Arvak Shrotas whose energy is downward so that the creation could progress. After creating the Arvak Shrotas or the human beings, Brahma was very happy because the Arvak Shrotas or human being had both Bahir Drishti and Antar Drishti. He had the capacity by doing penance to attain moksha. All jivas who are yearning for moksha could be born in the human yoni and attain moksha by doing sadhana. That is what Brahma wishes for. They can differentiate and choose wisely. They are capable of getting moksha. He has to now show them the way forward to achieve this. He created them. Now he has to show them the way to how to get in moksha. He taught us satkarmas. They are called yaja, bhaja and tyaja. Yaja is to do yajna, bhaja is having devotion, tyaja is vairagya or foregoing what does not belong to you. Do everything in this world as yajna. Do everything devotedly and unattached. In the beginning, everything, including food, was happening easily without any effort because of the fruits of satkarma. Man then became lazy and forgot satkarma. So devatas stopped blessings. So humans went to Guru. Guru explained sadhana for siddhi. He explained to do selfless activity, to do our duty. Brahma decided that karma be distributed and therefore created the Varna Vyavastha in the beginning of the Treta Yuga like 4 pillars of a building. All are important and equally important. Kala or time introduces the Papa Bindu or poison in our minds. It is the poisonous thoughts come to our mind because of the time or Kala. As soon as we get such thoughts, we forget the Almighty and the duties that are assigned to us by the Almighty. It leads to negative thoughts and negative actions. We are forgetting the impact of time. It is important for us to follow austerities like Ekadashi, Ganesha Chaturthi, Sandhya Vandana and other practices so that we do not go beyond or forget the actions given to us by the Lord. Such activities and satsang will protect us by the grace of Guru from Kala Prabhava, the effects of time. If you are doing these sincerely, then the effect of Kala or time does not trouble us. Because of the negative effect of Kala, they leave the Pravritti Marga or the path of rightful duties and become antagonistic to Vedas and Devatas. If we follow the advice of the Lord and follow our dharma and karma, He will protect us even in deluge like He protected Markandeya. Simplest way forward, Swamiji explains, is Nirantara Namasparana. To destroy the negativity of the mind, simplest way forward is Namasmarana. This will lead us from Karma Yoga to Jnana Yoga gradually. One who does sadhana will attain moksha. Tadhama Paramam Mama, Swamiji explained, from where no one falls back into samsara or worldly entanglements. So Nitya Namasmarana is the way forward, which Swamiji explained. Jai Guru Datta. We'll sing a bhajan and then go to the next day's message. Five one two zero, na? Bhuvarahamaharnisham Shrivarahamahamaham bhaje. Bhuvarahamaharnisham Shrivarahamahamaham bhaje. Bhuvarahamaharnisham Shri Varavaram Jaya Shubhakaram Paramashiva Sagamacharam Sagaram Suramuni Sudasikaram Srivaragamaram Bhaje Bhuvaragamaram Srivaragamaram Bhaje Bhuvaragamaharnisham Rakshanam Suchitakhilataranam Sanchitadinivaranam Sachidananda Atmadam Sachidananda Sachidanandatmagam Shrivaraghamaham bhaje Bhuvaragamaharnisham Shrivaraghamaham bhaje Bhuvaragamaharnisham Shri Amaharnisham Bhuvaragamaharnisham. One more bhajan.
Bhajan ID 815. Bhajan Malaya. Bhajan ID 815. Govinda Namamu Maduram Maduram.
तारकं शुभदायकं गोविन्दनाममो मधुरं मधुरं भवजलधितारकं शुभदायकं नाममो मधुरं मधुरं भवजलधितारकं शुभदायकं गोविन्दनाममो मधुरं मधुरं भवजलधितारकं शुभदायकं नाभिकमलं मुन ब्रह्म कीर्तिंचे नाभिकमलं मुन ब्रह्म कीर्तिंचे क्षीराब्धितनय पादमुत्ते क्षीराब्धितनय पादमुत्ते हरुडोर्बलेक हनुमगा मारे हरुडोर्बलेक हनुमगा मारे नारदुडु నలుదిక్కు చాటే నారదుడు నామమును నలుదిక్కు చాటే గోవింద నామము మధురం మధురం భవజలధి తారకం శుభదాయకం గోవింద మధురం మధురం భవజలధితారకం శుభదాయకం వినతాసుతుండేము వాహనం బయ్యే వినతాసుతుండో వాహనం బయ్యే శేషుండు తల్పమై కడలిపై పారే శేషుండు తల్పమై కడలిపై పారే సేవలందించే దేవతలు తల ఒక్క సేవలందించే బ్రహ్మాండమన్ గోవిందమయమే బ్రహ్మాండమంతయు గోవిందమయమే గోవిందనామము మధురం మధురం భవజలధితారకం శుభదాయకం గోవిందనామము మధురం మధురం భవజలధితారకం శుభదాయకం మునులందరూ గోపకన్యలైపోగే మునులందరూ కన్యలైపోయే పశుపక్షులన్నీయో పులకరించే పశుపక్షులన్నీయో పులకరించే ప్రకృతి శక్తులు సానుకూలించే ప్రకృతి శక్తులు సానుకూలించే అన్నింట గోవిందుడే కాణవచ్చే అన్నింట గోవిందుడే కాణవచ్చే గోవిందనామము మధురం మధురం భవజలధితారకం శుభదాయకం గోవిందనామము మధురం మధురం భవజలధితారకం శుభదాయకం దేహాభిమానము అడుగంటి పోగే దేహాభిమానము అడుగంటి పోగే మానవమానములు ఎటో ఎగిరిపోగే మానవమానములు ఎగిరిపోగే మదిలోన ఘనదీప్తి చీకట్లు చీల్చే మదిలోన ఘనదీప్తి సచ్చిదానంద తాండవము చేసే సచ్చిదానందమై తాండవము చేసే గో ఘనదీప్తి చీకట్లు చీల్చే మదిలోన ఘనదీప్తి చీకట్లు చీల్చే సచ్చిదానందమై తాండవము చేసే సచ్చిదానందమై తాండవము చేసే గోవింద 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 నామము మధురం మధురం భవజలధితారకం శుభదాయకం గోవిందనామము మధురం మధురం భవజలధితారకం శుభదాయకం భవజలధితారకం శుభదాయకం భవజలధితారకం శుభదాయకం గోవింద గోవింద. On the 3rd of August, Pujya Swamiji narrated the story of Lakshmi Prarudbhava from the Vishnu Purana, the origin of Lakshmi. Swamiji explained, we ought to do our duty in this world. We can never escape it and should never escape it. Brahma also performed his duty. He created Sanaka, Sanandana, Sanat Kumara, and Sanat Sujata from his mind. However, they did not participate in the process of creation and they went away to do tapas. Brahma frowned. From his anger, a boy appeared and started crying. He was called Rudra. Rudam Rati iti Rudraha. For the wicked people, he is a punisher. Rudam Dravayati iti Rudraha. For the noble people, he removes the suffering. Rudra's children also resemble Rudra. They are Ekadasha or 11 Rudras. Brahma was worried that no one he created was participating in the process of creation or expansion of creation. He then created the Navabrahmas, Marichi, Atri, Angirasa, Pulaha, Pulastya, Kratu, Vasishtha, Prachetas and Bhrugu, etc. They are capable of doing things unattached. And then he created 9 Kanyas, who became the consorts of the Navabrahmas. Brahma then created Swayambhu Manu and handed over the creation aspect to him. Swayambhu Manu created Shatarupa from his body. She did penance and became the consort of Manu. They are the parents of all on this planet. Manu is close to the word Manava. The word Manava comes from Manu. The progeny of Navabrahmas is a big story. Brahma's purpose of their creation was realized and creation began to expand. Once in the creation, we need not worry that one will get trapped into the creation. One who transcends the 3 gunas gets liberated. Parashara said, Khyati through Bhrugu gave birth to Lakshmi. Immediately Maitreya questioned, Lakshmi is born during churning of the Milky Ocean, is it not? We heard that. Now you are saying she is the daughter of Khyati and Bhrugu? How is it possible? Kindly explain. Swamiji here explains that Lakshmi does not just mean money. It also means the divinity seated in our heart. She is Nitya. She is always there. There is no birth and death for her. She is inseparable from Vishnu. Just like Vishnu is omniscient, she too is. All masculine words and their meanings are Vishnu. All feminine words and their meanings are Lakshmi. Saint Kalidasa, poet Kalidasa explains, Vagartha viva samprakto. Just like Shiva and Parvati, the word and its meaning, they always go together. Shiva and Parvati are like the word and its meaning. They always go together. Similarly, Vishnu is the meaning, Lakshmi is the word. Vishnu is Jnana, Lakshmi is Buddhi or intellect. Swamiji narrated many such similes from Vishnu Purana to suggest the inseparability of Lakshmi and Vishnu. Answering the doubt of Maitreya regarding Lakshmi's origin from Milky Ocean, Parashara went on to explain to Maitreya about sage Durvasa, who is equivalent to Shiva in his yoga. He is brother of our Dattatreya. He is also like an Avaduta. He is called Durvasa because he doesn't even bother about his clothes. One day Durvasa felt that he wanted to see Indra. While going to Indraloka, he met this lady called Vidyadhari, who was carrying a garland from the Lakshmi temple after worship. He asked Vidyadhari to give the garland to him. She reverentially gave the garland to Durvasa. Durvasa accepted the garland and tied it to like a turban to his hair. Swamiji here explained that one must always keep the prasadam in a high pedestal and not discard it recklessly or disrespectfully. Durvasa came to Indraloka. Indra was mounted on Airavata and was going elsewhere in pomp and show. He did not bother to get down or bow down to Durvasa. However, Durvasa gave the garland to him. Indra did not bend forward or do namaskara. He asked Durvasa to throw the garland up. Even as he was seated on the Airavata, the elephant, he took the garland from Durvasa and quite disrespectfully put it on the elephant's head, instead of reverentially touching it to his eyes or forehead or head. The scent of the garland was so profound and intoxicating that the Airavata could not bear it. The elephant got irritated with the scent, threw the garland on the floor and trampled it. Durvasa felt insulted. Infuriated, he cursed Indra to lose all his grandeur because he had disrespected Lakshmi Prasadam. He cursed, "May you lose all Aishwarya and prosperity of this celestial world because you disrespected Mother Goddess Lakshmi, because of whom you are enjoying all this." Indra trembled and fell at the feet of Durvasa and pleaded for forgiveness. Durvasa did not yield and left. "Let all your wealth go away into the ocean," was the curse as described by the Telugu poet Suranna. That's why the churning of the ocean had to happen, to get back that wealth. Within minutes, Indra and his world became lusterless. Because of the Muni's curse, all dana, dharma and charitable and noble acts on earth had stopped. The celestial world lost its luster. It led to anavrishti, famine. There were no rains. There were no crops. There was no food, no prosperity, no yajnas or other karmas. All the celestials lost their tejas or energy, as there were no yajnas. Sattva guna or purity lost its existence in all the worlds. There was intense famine and severe desire. Swamiji explained Lakshmi stays where there is sattva guna. When Lakshmi leaves, there is no energy. Both bala, that is strength, and shaurya, valor, are lost if there is no sattva guna. Such a person becomes prone to insults. Swamiji clearly instructs everyone, never disregard nirmalinya, that is the cleanings of the previous pujas or dried flowers, etc. Never disregard the prasadam or offering of the puja. The demons who knew the plight of the celestials attacked them, easily defeated them and conquered the heaven. Celestials, keeping Agni in the lead, offering their routine prayers, they approached Brahma and prayed. Brahma looked at Indra and said, "You are lucky that the Muni's curse only stuck to your wealth and left you intact. It did not burn you down. Be happy." This is just similar to a lion approaching a man and licking him and leaving him unharmed. Be happy that you survived the Muni's anger. Even I fear Durvasa because of his penance. Let us all go to Mahavishnu and pray to him. Brahma also accompanied, and they visited the northern side of Vaikuntha. They all praised Lord Vishnu. "O Lord Vishnu, you are the cause. You are the effect as well. You are the cause of causes. We pray to you. Please give darshan." Sri Mahavishnu appeared before them as if with the brilliance of millions of suns standing together, shining together. Mahavishnu appeared and blessed them. He gave an idea to Indra and other celestials. He advised them to compromise with the demons. He said, "Go with Bruhaspati and speak to Shukracharya. You need to churn the ocean with Mandara Parvata and take all your assets from there. Give the demons what they want. Don't argue. Take what they give you. Don't be greedy for anything. Amruta, nectar or ambrosia will be born from the ocean. I will help you by giving it to you all. I will give you Amruta. Because the demons are evil, I will ensure they don't get it." Vishnu helped them for churning by bringing the Mandara mountain and sustaining it on his back in the form of a huge tortoise and prevented it from sinking. After a number of things that came out of the churning, including venom, finally Dhanvantari came with a pot of nectar. He had Haritaki in one hand and nectar in the other hand. Lakshmi came out too, seated in a lotus, with lotus in her hand. The demons were gazed when they saw Lakshmi. They were lustfully thinking that she would choose them. Maharshis praised her with Sri Shukta mantras. Samudra offered a lotus garland that would never wither away. She is the mother of all. She is the consort of Vishnu. She went directly and adorned the heart of Vishnu. Celestials were very happy, but the demons were angry because Lakshmi didn't marry them. Furious, they went to Dhanvantari and snatched the pot of nectar from his hands and began running away. Celestials were taken aback. They prayed to Vishnu again. Vishnu took the form of Mohini. Everyone was spellbound by the charm of Mohini. They were enchanted and just followed what she said. The demons handed over the pot to her. She served the nectar to the celestials and tactfully deprived the demons of it. Devatas regained their power. In Bhuloka also dharma was reinstated. They started good activities. Indra became the king of Swarga, or heavens. And then Indra did the stuti of Lakshmi. Swamiji explained this in Kannada as well. He said, Durvasa, a powerful saint, a great tapasvi, he wanted to see Indra. On his way, he saw Vidyadhare and asked for the garland. He tied it to the flock of hair like a turban. He gave the garland to Indra, who was mounted on Airavata. Indra disrespectfully put it on the Airavata's head. Airavata got irritated with the intoxicating scent of the garland, threw it down and trampled it. Durvasa cursed Indra for his disrespectful behavior, saying, let all your prosperity go and fall in the ocean. Immediately the changes happened. They requested Brihaspati and they all went to Brahma. Brahma told Indra to consider himself lucky as he survived the fury of Durvasa and did not lose his life, he lost only his wealth. He ascertained that Indra could earn his property back. Brahma took all of them to Vishnu and prayed to him. Vishnu gave darshan. The moment they saw Vishnu, they said, your darshan itself is a blessing. Vishnu gave the idea to tactfully befriend demons, just like the friendship of a rat and a snake, and to do Kshira Sagara Mathana, churning the Milky Ocean, to bring Mandara mountain and the Vasuki snake. He also said a lot of things would come out from the ocean, but don't be greedy for anything. Take what they give you, allow them to take what they want. Then came Dhanvantari with Haritaki and Amrita pot. Also came Lakshmi seated on the lotus, with lotus in her hand. She entered the heart of Vishnu. Demons snatched the pot and began running, pot of nectar and began running. Mohini incarnation of Vishnu appeared, and due to moha, infatuation, the demons could not get nectar. Parashara said to Maitreya, Khyati and Bhrugu's daughter appeared as Lakshmi from the ocean. Indra prayed to Goddess Lakshmi. Indra proclaimed Mother Goddess Lakshmi. Her face is lotus. Eyes are lotus. Heart is lotus. She is seated on lotus. She blossoms in our heart lotus. O Mother, you are Yajna Vidya. You are Mahavidya. You are Guhya Vidya, secret knowledge. You are the knowledge of the Yajnas. You are the greatest knowledge. You are Atma Vidya. You are Vimukti Phaladayini, one who liberates. Swamiji here explained that it is auspicious to chant the Kanakadhara Stotram written by Adi Shankara on Swati Nakshatra day. There is also a trend to chant from Swati Nakshatra to next month Swati Nakshatra, every day Kanakadhara Stotram. Indra proclaimed Mother Goddess, your grace bestows blessings to family. Our health is also your blessing. You grant victory over enemies. You are the one who is able to visualize everything. Do not leave our assets and prosperity. She is present in all the Mangala Dravyas, auspicious puja materials, are all forms of Mother Goddess. O Lakshmi, you reside in the heart of Vishnu, but please be with us and our children. If you leave, we lose everything. Shaucha, that is cleanliness, Sheila, that is character, all will go away in no time if you are not with us. Don't ever leave us. If you leave, all our positive traits become negative. Always be abhimukha, graceful towards us, and not paramukha or away from us. Telugu poet Suranna says, with your grace, even bad deeds turn good. Without your grace, even good deeds can turn evil. Lakshmi was pleased with Indra and asked Indra to seek a boon. Indra requested, O mother, if you feel I am worthy of a boon, please do not ever leave your devote in the three worlds. Indra's devotion became so selfless by her grace. Be in all the weapons, vehicles, army, cows, buffaloes, grains, celestial gems, perfumes, especially sandal paste, family members, relatives, in kingdoms, castles, in playgrounds, gardens, and in my body as well. Be happy in all these places, O mother. Lakshmi blessed and agreed to be omniscient. She also agreed to reside in the auspicious materials used for puja. One who listens to this stotra, I will bless them, she added. She said this way. This is what Parashara explains to Maitreya about Lakshmi, Tattva. Whenever Sri Vishnu incarnates, Lakshmi follows. When he came as Aditya, she came as Padmini. When he came as Bhargava, she came as Bhumi. When he came as Raghava, she came as Sita. When he came as Krishna, she came as Rukmini. Similarly, in every incarnation, she is always there with him. When he is God-like, she too is. When he is human-like, she too is human-like. She supports him in all incarnations. Those who listen to this stuti, 3 generations will not face any poverty. There won't be alakshmi or poverty if you chant this daily. Swamiji briefly explained about Dattatreya, who is son of Atri and Nasuya. Then came Swayambhu Manu, story of Swayambhu Manu. Swayambhu Manu had 2 sons, Priyavrata and Uttanapada. Uttanapada had 2 wives, Suruchi, son of Suruchi. Her son is Uttama, and Suniti, whose son is Dhruva. King Uttanapada, however, liked Suruchi more. Uttama, son of Suruchi, one day went and sat on the father's lap. Dhruva also wanted to sit. Suruchi did not allow him to sit in his father's lap. Suruchi, he was his stepmother. She pulled him down, thrashed him, and he said, how dare you seek such a wish? You are born to someone else. If you are born to me, you could have sought such a desire. If you are born like Uttama, then you could sit on your father's lap. She spoke so harshly in a hurting manner. She disgraced Dhruva. Dhruva went to his mother Suniti, furious and deeply hurt. She inquired, what happened? Did someone insult you or your father? He cried and blurted, that Suruchi disgraced me, and you too. Sunuti consoled him and said, do not call her by name, son. She is your stepmother. What Suruchi said is true. Be content with what you have. We are Swalpa Bhagya. We are the unlucky ones. Suruchi is pious. That's why Suniti is pious. That's why she doesn't want to quarrel. She doesn't have a quarrelsome nature. She explained and convinced Dhruva that we have punya lopa. We don't have enough virtue. Don't get agitated. Not sure what you did in previous births. You have to face the consequences of the karma of the previous births. Perhaps you did not achieve that merit. Don't get restless. What we get in this birth is achieved only through the merit of previous births. If we don't have that merit, we must earn it in this birth. She initiated him. She successfully silenced his fury. Her initiation continued. An intelligent person is contented with what he has and gathers courage to get what he wants. Try to attain punya or virtue. Keep doing good deeds and forget the results. Punya or virtue will be attained by devotion to the Almighty. Become Sushila, one with good character, Dharmatma, righteous one, friendly natured, and seek prosperity for all. Wealth chases the virtuous one. Attain that kind of a character where wealth chases you. Dhruva was pacified and promised that he will try to attain the highest level. He will reach the height which no one else can ever attain. Watch me, born to you, going to that height, he said. He proclaimed. I don't need this kingdom. Let my brother Uttama be the king. I don't bother. I will reach that heights where no one has ever gone. In Bhagavata, it is mentioned that she told him to seek Vasudeva devotion. Here in Vishnu Purana, he decided it himself. Whatever, he left to the forest. On the way, he went to Madhuvana. Madhu Demon's son Lavanasura was killed by Shatrughna. Shatrughna established this Madhuvana. That place is a place of Vishnu. There, Dhruva met the Saptarshis. In Bhagavata, it is mentioned that Narada initiated him. Here, it is mentioned that Saptarshis gave initiation. Initially, they looked at him and said, you are a kid. What you want to attain is not suitable for your age. They sought more details from him why he wanted to do penance. They understood the pain his stepmother had caused him. Dhruva firmly said, I don't need wealth and kingdom. I need a place that no one else ever attained in this world. Is there anything like that? If so, how can I attain it? Each of the sages said one thing at a time. But all of them together said the same thing. Angira said, who do you think is the reason for this world? Pulasya said, he is the one who gives mukti. Kratu said, do something to please him. Even Indra has attained his position because of him. Vasishta said, pray to him mindfully. They all pointed towards Vishnu and initiated him to do tapas with Dwadashakshari mantra. Dhruva went to do penance. Before going, he requested, how should I please Govinda? They replied and said, ಗೋವಿಂದ ಇಂದಿರೇಶ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಸುಂದರ ಅರವಿಂದ ನಂದನ ಕಂದ ಇಂದಿರೇಶ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಇಂದು ಮುಖ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಸುಂದರ ಅರವಿಂದ ನಂದನ ಕಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಪಾದ ಕಮಲ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಪದ್ಮನಾಭ ಗೋವಿಂದ పాద కమల గోవింద సరసీజాక్ష ఒక 3 రోజులు కాదు ఉంది. ఆయన వచ్చి వస్తానన్నారు, ఇక్కడ అయ్యాక వస్తానన్నారు, అలా చెప్తూ ఉండాలి. 3 రోజులు కాదు ఉంది, ఆయన వస్తానన్నారు. సుందర అరవింద నందన కంద గోవింద పాద కమల్ గోవింద భక్త బాంధవ గోవింద సరసినంద గోవింద సాధు రక్షక గోవింద సరసింద గోవింద సాధు రక్షక గోవింద గోవింద భావ బంధన గోవింద బాంధవ గోవింద భావ బంధన గోవింద సచిదానంద గోవింద సాధు రక్షక గోవింద సచిదానంద గోవింద సాధు రక్షక గోవింద ఇందిరేశ గోవింద ఇందుముఖ గోవింద సుందర అరవింద నందన కంద ఇందిరేశ గోవింద ఇందుముఖ గోవింద సుందర అరవింద నందన కంద సుందర అరవింద నందన కంద అరవింద నందన కంద గోవింద గోవింద. On the 5th of August, Pujya Swamiji explained the story of Pruthu. He said, yesterday we discussed about the Dhruva story. Dattaji has said, having darshan of the Shimshumara in Harisannidhi is equivalent to having darshan of the Vishnu Loka. Shukracharya also praised Dhruva for his devotion. The descendants of Dhruva are discussed in the text. Shibi, the great Dani, is also one of them. Parashara said, Angudu got Venu as his son through Sunita, the daughter of Mrityu. Churning his right hand, Vainya was born. Maitreya could not understand what Parashara said. He asked Parashara to explain. Venu got the characteristics of his maternal grandfather, who is Mrityu, death. He got Mrityu dosha. He was born wicked. He became the king soon. He negated the Vedas and all spiritual and dharmic practices. He said, don't do Vedas, yajnas, there are no devatas. He claimed himself to be Vishnu. Give everything to me, don't waste in fire. He was an egoistic person. Don't do Devakarya, he proclaimed. Become selfish. One day, Maharshis came to him and said, listen to us. We want to do good to you. Maharshi said, we want to do Vishnu Satra Yaga for 12 years. You will get 1/6 of the benefit of the Yaga. Vishnu will be pleased. He will give you your desire. Venu was angry. Who is greater than me? Do yajna for me. I am Yajneshwara. Shastras say, one who is not Vishnu cannot become a king. All devatas are there in the king, he said. Venu is Sarvadevamaya, he said. Rishi said, O Maharaja, don't say like that. Just give us permission to do yajna in your kingdom. All these worldly things you are enjoying is the fruit of yajnas done by you previously. Don't talk or think sinfully. You are saying no to the pujas, yajnas and devotion. This is not good. Venu, however, did not permit. The Munis were furious. They decided that such a king should not live. They chanted mantra and with dry grass struck Venu. He died immediately. Cursing God himself had killed him. Now his physical death with a dry blade of grass was only a symbolic thing. Within few days of death of Venu, a famine struck the place. A kingdom without a king is a seat for atrocities and all ills. Venu never had any progeny. His body somehow had been preserved. The rishis churned his thigh. A black boy was born from that. The boy asked, "Where is my kingdom?" Rishi said, "Stay silent." They sent him to the forest. He became Nishada, king of the forest. Now they decided to churn his right hand. From that churning came Pruthu Chakravarti, who is incarnation of Vishnu. He is effulgent, ferocious for the enemies. He was being praised by all. Suddenly a bow fell from the sky. It was called Ajagamam. An Akshaya Tunira, a place to keep the arrows, a box to keep the arrows also came from the heaven. There was suddenly a positive change in the climate. Because of the birth of Prithvi, Venu also went to heaven because of the birth of Prithu, who is the incarnation of Vishnu. Vishnu does not need to go through the normal process of birth. These days people are donating organs, for which is good. Swamiji approves it. Swamiji said, "Paropakarartham idam shariram." All the water bodies, celestial gems, they all came in physical form when Prithu was coronated as the king. Everybody was happy with Prithu as the king. Brahma proclaimed him as Vishnu. All those who were troubled by Venu previously were now happy and pleased with Prithu. They forgave Venu for his ills. Even the oceans solidified and gave way to when Prithu walked around. The tree branches moved aside when he went around. Just by mere contemplation, food would reach everyone. One day, while doing fire sacrifice, Vandimadagas appeared in the fire. They were asked to praise Prithu. However, they were clueless, as Prithu was just a child and hadn't done anything remarkable. Rishis gave the Vandimagadhas foresight, and the Vandimagadhas were able to see the future, what Prithu would be doing in future. However, Prithu was very careful and did not fall to the trap. He decided that he will adopt all the good attributes that the Vandimagathas are describing about him. The Vandimagathas explained, he will be truthful, he will do charity, he will feel shy to do sin, he will be patient, he will be valorous, he will punish the wicked, he will protect the virtuous, he will be dharmic, he will be compassionate, soft-spoken, respectful, will do yajnas, he will be brahmajnani, will be affectionate to sadhus, he will be impartial. They described the attributes of Prithu. Prithu thought, I must develop all these attributes. I must do actions such that these words come true. He started doing all the charitable activities described. After a few years, however, there was a famine in a part of the kingdom. There was no food, no water. The people approached Prithu. They said, the earth has engulfed all aushadhas, all nutritive entities. Please remove hunger. Please address this famine. Prithu got angry. He took his bow and went to wage a war with Bhumata. She also took a form of a cow and fled. Finally, she pleaded to Prithu and said, killing a woman is a sin. Please retrieve back. Prithu said, you are troubling everyone by not giving food. One can kill a person who is troubling many. It is not a sin, and I am a king. I have the right to protect. Bhudevi trembled and requested, if you kill me, who will bear all these people? Prithu said, follow my advice. Otherwise, I will become Bhumi myself through Atma Bala, and I will support them. She told, I have dissolved all the aushadhas, all the medicinal things in me, because these people did not realize their importance. I will give them the aushadhas as milk, but bring a calf. Prithu brought Swayambhu Manu as calf. She gave milk which Prithu collected. Prithu taught agriculture, protection of cows, establishing villages, towns and cities. And Bhumata began giving everything people desired. People brought their calves and got from the cow whatever they wanted. Even now we follow the practices of agriculture, animal husbandry, initiated by Prithu. Prithu is proclaimed as Govinda, father of Go, knowing through cow. Govinda means knowing through the cow. From then, Bhumata got the name Prithvi, Dhatri, Vidhatri, Dharini, Poshini, Vishnu Pada Talodbhava, etc. Prithu gained a lot of praise from people. This is the story of Mother Earth. One who listens to this great merit is attained. Bad dreams disappear. Swamiji has explained, let us protect cows. Let us protect Mother Earth. On the 6th of August, Pujya Swamiji explained the story of Prachina Barhi. Prachina Barhi is one of Dhruva's descendants. He is a very pious man who has performed many yajnas. There were heaps of east-facing sacred grass blades used for fire worship in his kingdom, suggesting that a lot of yajnas were being done there. Darbha grass should not be discarded. They can be reused. Prachina Barhi married Savarna, who is the daughter of Samudra or ocean. They had 10 children, together called as Prachetas. He named them thus because he wanted all of them to come together when called. They came as a team when called. They were dharmic in nature. Parashara said they did penance for 10,000 years in the ocean. Listening to this, Maitreya was surprised and asked for more details. Prachina Barhi observed that the children were ready to get married and they should contribute to expanding the creation as decided by Brahman. They agreed and said, Prajayai Gruhamedinam. For Dharma and Satsantana, we will get married, but not for Kama. But they asked father, how to guarantee Satsantana or noble children? What is the guarantee that we will get noble children only? Prachina Barhi explained, Vishnu is the only answer. Pray to Vishnu. Ishta praptim asamshayam. If you pray to Vishnu, you will get what you desire. You will beget what you seek. If you want Siddhi, pray to Govinda. There is no other way. Any desire, dharma, artha, kama, moksha can be attained by his grace. He is anadi, beyond time. Do namasparana. Even Brahma worshipped him. Brahma told this to me. I am instructing you, Prachina Barhi said to his children. So Prachetas went and did penance for 10,000 years. Maitreya asked Parashar, what stotra did they chant? Lord Vishnu, one form of Vishnu is day, one form is night. He is twilight too. He is therefore Kalatma. He is Somatma as well. He is the offering and the fruit. He is the brilliance in all stars. He is the light in the lamp. He is the light in the heart. He is the source of the moonlight. He is Suryatma. He is Bhumyatma as well, because he sustains everything in this world. He is the seed of creation as well as he is every being too. He is water or Toyatma. He is Havya, offering of for the gods. Kavya, offering for the Pitru Devatas. He is Pavakatman or fire himself. He is Vayuvyatma, the power of the wind. Vayu is the force responsible for movements in the body. He is Vyomatma as well, the sky-like. When they placed Vishnu like this, Vishnu was pleased and gave darshan on ocean, seated on Garuda. The Prachetas requested Vishnu to become Prajapatis. By the time they came out from the ocean, the earth was flooded with trees. It was so thick that there was no place to breathe. There was no cultivable land. People were distressed. There was no land visible. Only trees and ferocious animals were there. The Prachetas, with the power of their tapas, generated a gush of air and fire from their mouth. The entire globe was on fire. Millions of trees were being burnt down. Chandra saw this from the sky and was disturbed. He came to the Prachetas, and said, "Forgive these trees for their ignorance. I will create a friendship between you and these trees." The Chandra Kiranas, they were nourishing a child. The child was born to the trees. Her name is Marisha. Chandra said, "With your and my energy, Daksha Prajapati will be born to her. He will do the process of procreation as desired by your father." Maitreyi had his own doubts. How can someone be born to a tree? Parashara replied and said, there was a sage called Kandu. He was a great Vedic scholar. He was doing tapas on the banks of Gomati river. As usual, Indra was disturbed by his penance. Every lightning that we see in the sky is an Apsara or celestial dancer of Indra. They are his army. Indra sent Pramulochana, a Apsara who had an enchanting smile, to disturb the penance of Kandu. Pramulochana came to Kandu and smiled at him. He was enchanted by her smile. He held her hand, left penance, and for hundreds of years, led family life in the Mandara mountains. He did not marry her. Days rolled by, years rolled by, centuries rolled by. He left all austerities and was engrossed in her. One day, she expressed a desire to leave and go back. He was distressed. He felt sad and pleaded her to stay back. She stayed for a few more years, afraid that he would curse. This repeated many times. She had come with a purpose. She was not attached to anything, but she knew the pain of a heartbreak. She stayed back because of that. His infatuation, however, was not decreasing. It kept on increasing. After several hundreds of years, one evening, he was going out with a pot of water in his hand. She stopped him and asked, "Where are you going?" He said, "I am going to do Sandhya Vandanam, evening prayers to the sun god." She laughed and told him, "Did you realize how many days have passed by?" Kandu was shocked. He said, "You came just in the morning today on the banks of the river. It is evening now. I am going to do prayer." She replied, "Yes, I came in the morning, but not today. Hundreds of years back. 907 years, 6 months and 3 days to be precise," she said. Kandu was shocked. He asked, "Are you speaking the truth?" She replied, "Why would I lie?" Taken aback, Kandu Muni cursed himself for his ignorance. Agonized, he said to himself, "My jnana has been burnt. My intellect is destroyed." He cursed himself for the kama or infatuation. How could I lose my sense control? What happened to me? So saying, he cursed himself and thought, "Thiktam kama agritam. Sangas sarvatmana tyajaha." You should not have any sangha. If you want to have sangha, do satsanga, Swamiji explained. Satsango hi bheshajam. Satsanga is the medicine. Muni looked at her and said, "You made me bhrashta. You destroyed my penance. Go away from my sight." He was dharmic, so he didn't curse her. Putting 7 steps together builds friendship. He said, "How can I blame you when I am at fault? Not being Jitendriya or sense control is my fault, not yours. You did your job. Are you happy? Go away now." As she left, her sweat drops, which were the energy of the Muni, were collected by the trees. Vayu converted those sweat drops into a fetus. Chandra nourished it. That is Barisha, Kandu's daughter. Chandra said, "The trees will give it to you in marriage," he said to the Prachetas. Later, Kandu did penance in Purushottama Kshetra. He did stotra called Brahmapara Stotram and attained mukti. Prachetas married Marisha, and Daksha Prajapati was born to them. The Shodashopachara Puja we do every day is actually the Panchabhuta Puja. Dhyana is Akasha Tattva. Pranayama is Vayu Tattva. Abhisheka is Jala Tattva. And the materials we use for puja is Bhumi Tattva. The Naivedya and the lamp we light is Agni Tattva. Dhyana is good, but puja and bhakti are also important. We should not negate them. Apsara in Vedas is Aushadha or medicine. They come like lightning and also disappear like that. Marisha was king's daughter in her previous birth. Her husband had died untimely. She was widowed in her childhood. The story of Kandu tells us that anybody can fall in from devotion if they are not careful. But realization is important. Also, nature is not partial to anyone. Getting angry with nature is not correct. We came to know this through the Pracheta story. The Brahmapara Stotra done by Kandu Maharshi. Vishnu is beyond everything, greatest of the greatest. He is Paramartha. He is the cause of the causes. He is visible as accomplishment. He is the mud as well as the pot. He is Brahman and the Brahma Prabhu as well. He is Ishvara, Achyuta. He doesn't ever fall. He is Aja, does not have birth. He doesn't dilute. He is ever constant. He is not attached to anything. Let him redeem me from my Kriya dosha which I did for the 900 plus years. This was what Kandu Maharshi was chanting about Vishnu. He attained Paramasiddhi. We should never forget our duty to the Lord is a message here. Marisha, who was the daughter of Vanaspati, nourished by moon's rays, had a previous birth in which she became a widow at a tender age. She did great penance. God appeared and asked him what she wanted. Out of ignorance, she asked that she needed many husbands in every birth competent to give her a noble child. Vishnu said, "Once you had my darshan, there is no rebirth. I will modify your boon and grant you highly qualified 10 husbands in one birth only." His world, his wish, he can do whatever he wants. But you will have only one son. He is Daksha. Everything will be born through him. In the previous birth, she was the king's daughter. All you Prachetas are only one form. You can marry her. Just like Indra became 5 Pandavas, Daksha Prajapati. Similarly, the Prachetas are 10 in number, but they are only one form. Daksha Prajapati was born to Prachetas and Marisha. Daksha Prajapati did Srushti through Manasa Kriya, mind creation. He created 50 women, 10 married to Dharma, 13 women married to Kashyapa, and 27 to the moon. He created the Devatas, the cows, Gandharvas, etc. all came into being. From the Daksha's progeny, from Daksha's time onwards, Samyoga Santana came into being. Before that, it was all Sankalpa Santana, Darshana Santana. There was no physical contact for children to be born. Maitreya asked, I have many doubts about Daksha's story. Daksha was the grandson of Chandra, according to the previous knowledge. Now he is father-in-law of the moon. How? Swamiji explains, birth and death are for humans. For rishis, those afflictions are not there. People like Daksha are there in every kalpa. Vidwans are not confused in this. Adi Shankara was there on the planet for 32 years. Jayalakshmi Mata too was there only for a short period. Penance is more important than physical age. Daksha later married Asikni. Through them came 5,000 children who were called Haryashvas. Daksha wanted them to participate in the process of creation. So they went to do penance. Narada didn't like this idea. They were, after all, his brothers. He wanted to give Deeksha to all of them. He went to them and said, why don't you go around the globe and see where your children can settle down? Hearing what Narada said, they went on the tour and disappeared into tapas. They never returned. Daksha Prajapati was shocked. He created few more children. They were called Shabalashvas and guided them to procreate. They too went to tapas. Narada again was ready to brainwash them towards tour to the earth. They went in search of their brothers. Daksha hadn't warned them about Narada. When Daksha came to know that Narada was interfering with his process of creation, he cursed Narada and said, you will never have a permanent abode. You keep roaming like a vagabond. Become a Nitya Sanchari. You will never have a permanent abode. Narada, however, felt this was a boon rather than a curse. He has a permanent seat in Vishnu's heart. He doesn't need a home. So Narada decided that he will do Bhakti Prachara on this planet as a Triloka Sanchari. Jai Guru Datta. One bhajana kar le. Nagashayana Narayana Nirmala Manasa Sagana. Nagashayana Narayana Nirmala Manasa Sagana. Nagashayana Narayana Nirmala Manasa Sagana. Sagana Venkataramana Nana Sankatakarana Jayana Narayana Nirbala Manasa Sagana Nagashayana Narayana